everybody, I hope your practicums are going well. As you guys may know, I am doing my practicum at Sanford in Fargo with the quality department, and I'm going to try and give you a little idea of the organizational chart of Sanford. I wasn't able to obtain any sort of professional chart that Sanford has, so I tried to make it my own and show you how it's laid out. Fargo is just a small portion of the Sanford enterprise. Sanford Health has many facilities all across the upper Midwest. So with that, their enterprise, that are people that are in a position of leadership for the entire enterprise. I'm sorry if this is confusing, but so these are your top dogs at the enterprisal level. Then under these people there are various other peoples, like my preceptor, Dr. Tweet, who is in charge of ensuring quality and using electronic medical records. So she oversees how that's done across the entire enterprise. And there's many other different little roles that fall under each of these people for the entire enterprise. Then we have VPs for that. What am I trying to say here? VPs that oversee different areas within that specific region. So Fargo region has separate VPs for, say, emergency services or emergency surgery and trauma, ancillary services, ambulatory services, so on and so forth. So each kind of area of medicine has its own VP, and then under those VPs you'll find department heads and clinical managers and people like that. So that's kind of the breakdown. If I know that, I understand that's confusing, but in my head it works great because I'm understanding by reading what Watkins had to say in his chapters 6 through 8. Really made sense of how things work to come together and how we build as a team, and how developing organizational chart around a culture really drives a team and pushes for the goals that the company, the corporate goals that the company is trying to reach. I've had great experiences over these last couple of weeks with understanding how, if somebody has an idea, how that gets through and implemented and to become a standard of practice, kind of like your translational, I think that's translational research, where it starts as research and then it eventually grows to become a standard of care, so somebody will pitch an idea to, let's say their managers, their clinical managers, then the managers will bring it to a VP meeting. And then from their VP meeting, if it needs to go beyond the region, it'll be brought up to the enterprise to be discussed, and then it can become a standard of care across the entire Sanford Health region. But also regions such as Fargo or Bismarck, Sioux Falls, Bemidji, so on and so forth, those they can have their own goals and can just work within their region. I can't think of anything else to say about that. Again, I apologize if this was confusing. I had a hard time trying to figure out what to show you and what to say, but I have learned that if you do have a great organizational setup, that your company will excel. And we can obviously, Sanford is doing something right in the way of organization, because they are rapidly growing across the entire area. So I hope you guys are having as great an experience as I am, and I look forward to seeing all of your guys' videos.